What's up, Scorpio? Welcome to Scorp Queen Intuition. Welcome back if you are here with me again. Let's go ahead and get into your love energy, guys, okay? This can resonate with you if your sun, moon, rising, Venus placements are in Scorpio. All right, as well as cross watchers. Just make sure you apply how it resonates, okay? Let's see what the energy surrounding love is. Space. I need more time to think. And unworthy. You're a better person than I am. Okay. So maybe somebody has had some time to reflect and they realize maybe they're not quite ready for you. And they may have pulled back. They may have needed some space. This is someone that may have not showed up in the way that they should have. Okay. And maybe their response is pulling back. So instead of them showing up more, they're pulling back. It's like insecurities here kicking in. All right. At the bottom, we have absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. So they feel your absence here. But whatever it was about this person, they didn't feel worthy enough, or they didn't feel like they had what it took to step up to the plate. Okay, so a lot of insecurities came in the way of this, and maybe you were the one that had to pull back and get space, because it's like I can't deal with someone that may not have the courage or the strength to step up the way they need to. Okay, let's see what else we got here. What else does Scorpio need to know, Spirit? You're gorgeous, both inside and out. Being around you brings peace and light to my life. So maybe this person feels like you can see the parts of them that they try to hide. And so their response is to try to pull back because they don't feel worthy. Maybe they feel very insecure or very self-conscious around you, or they feel very I forgot the word I was just about to say, but you're the love of my life. You make me want to be a better person. I want to be happy and content with you. Look at that. So there's something about you, like I said, guys, that is making this person see the lower parts of themselves and making them see that they really need to step up. They really need to be a better person. You're reflecting to this person what you expect, and they're not showing that. And so they're starting to realize that in order for them to get on that same alignment with you, they're going to have to show up the same way you show up. Okay? Okay. It says, I have toxic people and situations in life that keep me from being with you. I'm too weak to fight it. Didn't I tell you this person was showing up really weak here, guys? Like, that word was really strong in my energy. Like, someone just not being weak. Their insecurities, you make them, I feel like you mirror to this person the parts of them they need to change. And I feel like the way you showed up to this person, they realized they weren't ready for love the way they thought they were. Maybe to other people, they look like the shit. But then when it came to you, and you know, Scorpios, we don't play when we're really into something. When we're really in, we give it our all. And whenever this person started to see you give their all, they started to really realize, damn, I'm not the type of person Scorpio is. I have some things in me that I'm going to have to clear out. I'm going to have to work out. Scorpio is beautiful inside and out, and I don't even feel worthy of them. And this person was starting to struggle with that, and I feel like a response was them pulling back, but also this response was your response as well. You felt worthy enough that this person should show up, and since they can't, you showed this person the space they needed. Maybe they were always needing space, and you gave them the space that they wanted. And so they have had plenty of time to think about it. Okay, you have behind absence, you have confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. So this person, I feel like a lot of their problems is that the toxicness that they are dealing with may not be from people currently in their life. It could be, but it could be from past relationships that they've had. Okay, that they're so used to toxicity. They're so used to dealing with people where, like I said, maybe they felt like they were the shit and they could tell them where they needed to change. But now when they've gotten with someone that's healed and whole, They don't know how to respond to that. So now they're seeing that they're going to have to step up. They have a lot more work to do than they thought. You got the Five of Wands here, Six of Swords, Five of Wands, and the Hangman. Leaving behind, moving forward, distance ahead. See, that's where that space is here. Five of Wands, conflict and ego, competition and rivals, aggression and tension. So you're moving away from this, like I said, this conflict that they seem to bring, this tension, this conflict. You have the, way more here. Okay, you have the Hangman, Pisces energy. Could be dealing with the Pisces. And then you have the Six of Cups. Nostalgia, memories, past, and sentiment. So this person feels a soulmate connection with you. Okay, but they're stuck. They're stuck in their own mindset. They're stuck in their own ways, I feel like. And they're going to have to do a lot of thinking, changing their perspective. Maybe when it comes to how they handle conflict as well. High Priestess, hidden knowledge, intuition, mysteries. So you're I told you, you have this energy of seeing through this person. You see through them. You see what parts of them they try to hide. Like I said, you're very intuitive. You know, Scorpios, we're very intuitive here. Okay, this person can't hide from you. Your intuition is telling you a lot of things about this person, and you pretty much knew what was going on with them. Okay. Pisces energy again. Six of Cups can be Scorpio here. A lot of water energy here. Let's see what we have here. I'm going to clarify. This isn't goodbye. I don't want to walk away, but it's what's best for me and us right now. This isn't goodbye. We will be together again soon. Okay. So I feel like this person is they realize they need to change their perspective on a lot of things. They realize there's a lot of things from their past they need to let go of that makes them show up as confrontational or problematic. You know, even some people that their response is to pull back instead of trying to gain understanding and clarity. That's conflict too. Okay, because you refuse to kind of work it out and figure it out. Okay. Is it true? I heard you were dating someone. Is it true? Please tell me it isn't. So they may be worried that you moved on, that you're dating someone else. What's the Six of Swords here? I told you, you're leaving behind. You're moving forward. It says distance ahead. So you're definitely pulling back from someone. Okay, Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords energy here? Yeah, Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This person had a problem with reciprocating, giving and receiving, whether they had a problem receiving it from you or they had a problem giving. When it was time for them to show up, they pulled back, they distanced themselves. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Five of Wands, Page of Cups. See, little communication when it comes to conflicts. I feel like this is definitely someone that let their ego get in the way. They may show a little emotion, but it's not enough to really show that they're trying to show up in the connection. See, Two of Cups in the reverse. This person would rather get space and pull back than to really show up the way they should show up. And this what makes you look like the better person in them, because when you came in with giving your all. Okay, and so the way they felt about themselves, the way they felt about love with this Page of Cups here really showed up in how they reciprocated or how they received it, you know. The Hangman, sacrifice and waiting, perspective, lack of direction. They don't know what to do at this point. Okay, Nine of Cups. They're going to have to change how they think about being happy when it comes to I feel like this is somebody that don't want to give much of themselves, okay? And they're realizing that about themselves, that they could be very selfish, standoffish, distant, okay? But you make them happy here with the Nine of Cups here. And they're going to have to come into terms with that. You got the Queen of Wands. They're very attracted to you. You could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Six of Cups, nostalgia, memories, past, sentiments. somebody you guys may have a lot of memories with. Okay. Three of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Taurus, damn, y'all. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. You have the Three of Wands in the reverse. This person, like you said, this isn't goodbye. So this person is like, they're thinking back on the past. They're thinking about commitment. They're thinking about a lot of things, maybe moving forward and focusing on the past as well. You have the world here, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. Very kind of stubborn individual with that fixed sign energy. But I don't think they're ready to close this cycle. They're not. But there's certain cycles within themselves that they're going to have to close because they can't expect someone to show up for them, but they want a good person, but they don't want to show up and be a good person. You can't do that. You can't do that. And so that's what's causing conflict here. Maybe you don't feel like someone's matching. Look at that, running and too late. I told you I'm getting like a very avoidant person that when things go wrong, they need space. That's where that running is coming in. Okay. And they're starting to see that they ain't worthy. They're not worthy of the love you're bringing them. They're not. Reckless love and sex. Closing this cycle. So maybe you feel like they were reckless with the love. You feel like, yeah, they were reckless with how they handled the situation. They may have been more focused on sex and intimacy versus really trying to put into something here. Okay, let's see what else we got. This person has spent a lot of time just dealing with unworthy, like pointless connections until now when it comes to one, they don't know really what to take of it. You have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Maybe that's what this person is coming into terms with. Like a part of them is having to be like, you know, I'm starting to see that Scorpio hasn't done anything. I'm the one that feels unworthy. I'm the one that is struggling with committing. I'm the one that is struggling with seeing things how it could be. Okay. But you know, people put out what they have within, you know, so within, as within, so without. So what they feel on the inside is what is going to project out. So when it comes to this person showing up or really not letting their insecurities get in the best of them and really giving in and saying, hey, yes, I'm ready for a commitment. I'm ready for this type of love. I'm ready for what Scorpio have to give me. Until they come into terms with that, guys, they're going to have to figure this out here. I lost my train of thought. But self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. You see what I'm saying? When they realize what they are worth, what they deserve, when they appreciate themselves, then the love you're bringing to them won't seem so foreign. They'll understand, hey, I deserve this. I'm worthy of this love. And I'm worthy of the type of person that Scorpio is and what Scorpio is trying to bring to me. And they're going to have to get into that place to where they say, okay, that means I'm going to have to make some changes. I'm going to have to change my perspective because I want this to work, okay? And so there's a lot of things this person is going to have to go within, leave some things in the past, to leave it in the past. Yeah, they feel like you're the love of their life, but you're forcing them to be a better person. And that's what Scorpios usually do. We're transformation, we're judgment. We're the tower. We are going to force you to see what you need to see to evolve, okay? Heart with the key. Welcome and love, meeting the one. Open your heart, getting together. Perfect. See? Once this person focuses and kind of work on themselves, guys, and give them the space they need. If that's what they need to figure it out, give them that space. But I do feel like they're going to come back around. But their worry is, if I wait too long, is this cycle going to be closed? will Scorpio have moved on and will they have someone else? So this could be someone that has already taken this time to reflect and they're going to be coming towards you. But for some of you guys, you feel like it might be too late. Okay? You feel like they ran from the connection then and it's like now they want to come forward and you might be like, it might be too late for you. You should have saw my worth and my value when I was trying to show it to you. Okay. All right, Scorpio. Well, that was your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that bell, and I'll see you next time.